So, am I live? Oh yes, I'm live. Hi everyone, I'm Booktuber Stasha and this is my second Bookish discussion. And this time, I'm going to do it with my friend Eeshaan. And we're gonna discuss the book All of Me by Venita Coelho. I'm so excited. So let me just add him. So Eeshaan, can you please send the request? Yeah, he sent me the request. Go live. So he's just joining. Hello, are you there?
Hello.
I can't see you.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm here.
Where are you?
I'm here.
So, hi Eeshaan. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding. We live in the same society, so we meet like almost every day. So Eeshaan, this is your first Insta live, right?
Yeah. I've never
So
done
how
an
do you
Insta live
feel?
before. I feel kind of weird, even though I rarely make videos. I've never experienced an Insta live, so I think so I'll have a fun time, right?
So are you nervous or something?
Kind of.
Okay,
Knowing
so
that there's a big audience watching me, I'm kind of nervous.
okay, so before we start our discussion, I'd like to give a brief description of the book All of Me to our viewers. So All of Me is about Castor, who has been living in a dark basement for 5 years. And just to keep himself company, he has invented the family. The family consists of Mr. Pickwick, like the weirdest name ever, Mr. Pickwick, who has a habit of quoting from the Bible. Miss Trent, a governess who dreads germs. Skinner, the street urchin, and infant prodigy, the cranky genius. Together with their private policeman Joshua, they are on a mystery. They are solving the mystery of the most fantabulous jewel in the world, the Kohinoor. Such an interesting plot, right? So,
Yeah.
Eeshaan, I know that you loved this book. So, what was so interesting about it?
I think so. The favorite part was like I just thought prodigy. At the start, I really didn't know what the meaning of prodigy was. I was like, infant prodigy must be an infant. He must be dumb. But after seeing what he did, I was like really fascinated because
He's a genius.
I myself don't even know what the hell is volume. And this guy at such an early age, he's calculating the volume of the house. He's trying to find a hidden mystery room. Like, God! I was so confused at that time, trust me.
Yeah, so when I started reading this book, like in the beginning, I was totally clueless about what was happening. I mean, it was so confusing. But after reading a few pages, I soon fell in love with it. What about you?
Me too.
Were you gripped from the start, or did it take you also some time to get to know what was happening?
I was really gripped at the Kohinoor part and all that Maharajas because I've never, in my life, heard about the real Maharajas or something about the Kohinoor. I never got to know about the diamond so much. And the diamond part was really the part that gripped me. And honestly, at the beginning, I just thought it would be another classic that I would never love.
So you thought it would be boring?
Yeah.
But it turned out to be pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Even
I agree.
thought it would be really dull, but it was really good.
I think so. They should have designed the cover a little better because you can't really make out what it is all about.
It's just Castor and the family. Mr. Pickwick and then Skinner, infant prodigy, and Miss Trent.
Hey, what's your favorite character?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. My favorite character is Skinner because he has a smart answer to everything. But the fact is that he's jealous of infant prodigy. He shouldn't be jealous, you know. I mean, he's better than infant prodigy, according to me. What about you? Who's your favorite family member?
My favorite family member is Mr. Pickwick. I just really love his quotes from the Bible. He's so funny. I just don't get it.
Funny? Really? I don't know.
I mean, after Mr. Pickwick at number one, I think so. I could also add Mad Martin because he's
Yeah,
kind of dumb.
Martin is really cool.
He's kind of dumb, and at the end, when he gets to know that they're going to India, he has like a droop or a fallen face. I don't know. Like, what? You're going to India for how
He's
many
really
days?
sad that they're leaving.
Yeah, but when he gets to know that like Castor and all of the family is going to take him along, he's way too overexcited. Just like
Yeah.
I can connect to him.
So, what do you think about the author's writing style?
I think so that the author must be a very good one. If she's written such a kind of book, I would be very interested to read the second book because I've heard that there is a second book in the All of Me series.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, I just checked it
It was
out like
written in the end, yeah. It was written.
yeah,
Look out for book 2.
book two. And
Yeah.
literally, I'm so curious. Right now only I just want to go over to some bookstore and buy that book.
But I don't think it has been published yet, or has it? Has it been published? I don't know.
I don't know. I've not checked.
Even I haven't checked. Well, according to me, the author's writing style was so unique. I mean, I haven't read a book like this like anywhere. Someone
Yeah,
who
I think
invents
so.
friends, a family. It's so
I think so. The
intriguing.
author's imagining skills are like next level because to dream up things like this, it's very hard. Very, very hard indeed, according to me.
Agreed. Definitely.
Like, what was your favorite part in the book?
My favorite part in the book. Well, I have to think. Well, my favorite part was definitely when Castor found the Kohinoor and gave it back to the Maharaj Duleep Singh. Definitely. What about you?
The funniest part in the book was at the end about Mad Martin, and the best part was when the family got to know that the captain was a fraud. All he wanted the Kohinoor was for
the
his
money.
own greed.
Yeah.
Like, how can an uncle? How can an uncle like be so evil?
I also thought that he would be really decent and all, the only family Castor has, but he
Yeah,
turned out to be just the opposite of good.
he's monstrous.
Yeah. Another question I have for you, that is there any part in this story that you'd like to change which was like really confusing or boring for you? Like for me,
Yeah.
the beginning was really confusing, as I said before. Like they just started abruptly. I would have, explained what was happening at first. So what about you? What would you have
I
written?
also I
What
also
would you have
agree with
changed?
your opinion. I also agree with your opinion because I really couldn't understand why they had been locked in the cellar for 5 years at first. Like their uncle's note, it was so confusing.
Yeah.
It did not make sense to me.
His uncle said that he just wanted to keep him safe, but how can you keep
Yeah,
someone safe by locking them in
there's
a
no
cell?
proper explanation. Like his uncle could have moved him to another location, but locking him in the cellar, it did not make sense to
With
me at
no
first.
food for many days. I mean,
Yeah,
he could have
at a point,
died.
where like Castor and the other family, they thought of eating rats.
Ew, yeah.
That was so
And
disgusting, honestly.
What was her name? Miss Trent was so
Trent.
horrified. She was like, you can't eat rats. You just have to pray that your uncle will come back soon. She was
Yeah, and then she talked about dare. You dare eat that rat, and that just made the rat the boy wanted to eat the rat even more because he was so hungry.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't eat for 6 days. I can't even imagine to not eat for like 1 day.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen my mom go on a fast for a couple of days, and I just don't know how they can do it. My
It's really weird, I
I
know.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so I don't think that you know this, but when I was reading this book, I was just flipping through the pages when my eyes went on the acknowledgements page. And I don't know why I read it because usually I don't read acknowledgements, but I'm so glad I did. The author has written what inspired her to read the book. Write the book. Thank you,
Wait,
Mr. David Cameron, erstwhile Prime Minister of England. While on a visit to India in 2013, he was asked to return the Kohinoor. He replied, I don't believe in returnism. The sheer colonial arrogance of that reply made me so mad. I sat down to write. Inspiration doesn't last. Anger does. What a
holy
stunning
cow!
reply.
Now that I know it and I've read it, I agree with Venita Coelho. Like,
Of course.
honestly, those Britishers, they're like thieves, just stealing the Kohinoor. It's
They
one of
stole it.
the world's most valuable diamonds.
And they didn't even return it. And they're like, I don't believe in returnism.
Sure, you don't.
Is that how did you feel when the book ended? Wait, what? Poor connection at your end? Hello?
Yeah, there is. Could you
Yeah,
repeat
so
what you
how
said?
did you feel when the book ended? Yeah, what do you think will happen next? Like, you know that there's gonna be book two.
So I think so. In book two, what will basically happen is Castor, the family, they'll all go to India. They'll search ki where is Castor's mom and dad. They'll
Yeah,
find out ki who is Princess Dulip's mom because Mr. Lodgen, who is another Englishman, he tried to keep Maharaja Dulip's mom away from him. So I'm
yeah.
really curious about what will really happen in book two because in the
Hmm.
description of book two, it was written that Castor and family will go to India and search for the
Yeah, it
mom.
was written in this book only.
Yeah.
Look out for book two
Yeah.
in the Victorian era. The second book. Yeah. So is there anything you want to add? Something that we haven't discussed or something? You want to ask me something?
I think so. We've covered all the points. I
Yeah.
would just like
All
to
the main
add,
points at least.
yeah, I would just like to add, can we stress on Castor a little bit more?
Like what?
Like why he really wanted to meet his family, what happened when he met Maharaja Dulip, how they shared their experiences.
Yeah, so he got to know that Maharaja Duleep Singh was his cousin brother, and then
Yeah,
I don't remember that part. Wait. And then
I
that
feel
part in the
really,
end,
really
something
sad.
happened. What was that part in the end? What happened?
I
Something
think
with
so. Yeah, I think so. Kasa returned the diamond to
yeah,
Maharaja Dulip, and he was like, "You are the rightful owner of this diamond. Now you can do whatever with it you want to do."
yes.
Like I felt really sad for Castor because being separated from your parents. No, I would not like that.
I cannot even imagine that.
Like I know kids at a very early age. Some of them in Americas they leave their parents at like 14,
Yeah,
15
13
to
to 14,
study
they
hard.
buy their house, they start earning, and they're like, no, thank you, I don't want
Yeah,
to live with you. Seriously.
yeah. Like I would feel really sad leaving my parents.
Eeshaan, if you have noticed that like 5 people have joined our live discussion. Wow. Hi
Whoa,
everyone.
you
I'm
over here?
surprised.
Over here it's showing like 5 or 6 something.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank
You
you for
actually got.
joining everyone.
Yeah, thank you everybody.
Yeah.
Stasha, overall, what do you think of this book? Is it a good book? Whom would you recommend it to?
As I said before, some of the parts were confusing, but the plot was really unique. And I really like Venita Coelho's writing style, but she could have improved the beginning and the end because both of them were so
Yeah.
confusing. And the
Uh,
dialogues were like really good. I mean, all the parts were so funny when Skinner used to tease infant prodigy. You're the blooming prodigy. Why don't you know?
Infant
It was very
apology,
funny.
that's the best part. Infant apology. Yeah, I mean, I've never even seen an author use this kind of writing style in a book before. Honestly,
Yeah, I agree.
her writing style is wild, and that makes me think, ki, should I read more Venita Coelho books rather than the
Yeah, there
All of
are
Me books?
more books. Like, I know, A Boy Called Number 32, something like that. I don't know. It's in
Yeah,
my wish list, but definitely. Because she's an amazing author.
yeah. So,
So,
anything
anything
more to add?
else?
I don't
I was
think.
asking the same thing. No, I
I
don't
don't think.
think so.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
so let me just check if I have any questions left. You
Yeah.
have answered all of them. So
Oh,
I guess we
nice.
should conclude this.
All right, sure.
So thank you, Eeshaan, for joining me live, and I hope that we can have more bookish discussions in the future. So
Sure.
thank you. I'm really grateful. Bye.
Peace out. Bye.